Hey, Poopa Stars. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I'm back on the scene. Period. So shout out to that. Um, hey. Hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now. What's good? Y'all, what's tea? Listen, I came to kick it. You see? Period. So shout out to that. Yes, y'all, like the title says, is Cardi B. What she doing? You see what she doing? As Stefan Diggs side chick continues to, yeah, yeah, she continues to air them out. I said, sis is airing things out, okay? Yes, because word on the curb is she comes with more text messages, okay? Proven. You know what though? To me, y'all, for real, to me, all this girl is doing is proven. You see? Mm, like a letter in the damn alphabet. Period. To me, all this girl is doing is proving that he tying up his loose ends. Yeah. hmm Like that's what it's giving. Hey, Miss Preston Curl, you see? Why she just like she losing her shit. Okay, it just is what it is. She losing her shit. Hey, Poopa Star, hit the like button. Shout out to you for jumping in my comments too, like a real one all the time. You see? But yes, Miss Preston Curl is wigging out, okay? And if you asking who I'm talking about the lady allegedly that was messing with Stefan Diggs before he started talking to Cardi B. Okay? Period. I know that's right. Amen. Shout out to that. Okay, I said shout out to that. But yes. Child, the lady is wigging out. You see, like I feel like she in her feelings. It is what it is. Like imagine, you know, you thinking, yeah, and then snip, you cut. You know what I'm saying? Now you know how the football players be feeling, Miss Preston Curl. You see, okay, it just is what it is. Ha! Girl, that's how it feels when you get cut. Ha! Okay. Yeah. Mm, period. Okay. So, yeah. Why they feeling like they making Cardi B look crazy? I feel like Cardi B is married, right? She got her own stuff going on. Not to mention, she's still trying to make Offset feel some type of way. You see? Yeah, so shout out to that. She gonna definitely have to keep her cool too, you know, with this side chick coming out every other day. And I bet you she like, you know, going off on them. You see, in Espanol, okay? Yeah. Mm. Shout out to that. I said she probably going off, you know, on this man in a different language. You know, like if you don't, you see, I'm gonna need for you to get your bitches. You see, it just is what it is. Cause one thing about Cardi B, I feel like she used to there being other bitches, right? We already talked about that. You see, so shout out to that. I said, yeah, I feel like a lot of women in Hollywood, they used to it being other bitches. You know, I mean, it just is what it is. Now that's not to say all of them is going for that, okay, Miss Preston Girl, but I think a lot of them is, okay. So Cardi B included, because like I said, she is married, okay. So on one hand, she trying to juggle leaving this man making him jealous, and co-parenting. You see, all at once. She got all of that on her platter like a waitress, okay? And then she trying to, do her thing. You see, she just trying to do her thing on the side. But yeah. hmm The lady in Houston, I think the girl is in Houston. You know what I'm saying? She losing it. It is what it is. She is losing her Isaiah. You see, this Stephon Diggs is carrying on. You know, yeah, with Cardi B in public. You see. So anyway, I try to shout out to that. Listen. I told y'all once, I told y'all twice, I'm gonna say it again. Man, Cardi B is a Libra. Okay? Period. They, when they want to, they can hang. You see? So like, we just gonna have to see. Only time will tell, how long Cardi B can, what I'm saying, get with, the other girls. It just is what it is. Cause I yeah, just shout out to that. I feel like when it comes to Stephon Diggs, it's just gonna be other girls. Yeah, yeah. For a good little while. Okay, period. Hit the like button. That's just how I feel. Hold on, y'all. Okay? Yeah. Like I said, Cardi B can do. Like involved, Cardi B can hold on. You see, like, yeah, okay, period. She be in it for the long run, okay, for a good little while. So, all you gotta do is play his cards right like a poker player. He'll be alright. So, shout out to him. She ain't trying to run him out just yet. Especially because you got Offset making music talking about 10 more ninjas. Yeah, shout out to Offset. That's my boy. Y'all know that's my boy. He didn't drop the song talking about 10 more. You gonna have to 10 more to get over me. Hey, you gonna have to 10 more to get over me. To get over me. Woo! Shout out to him and shout out to that. I like that little song. I was at the crying child. He said, yeah, she bad for. He said, yeah, she bad, but she bad for a ninja too. For a ninja too. Yeah, she bad, but she bad for a ninja too. For a ninja too. I said, well, come on, sunshine. Period. I like that. You see, I like that. I like a little confidence. Period. He said, you gonna have to get with 10 of them, Cardi. Mm, mm, Before you over him. So shout out to that. I like the little confidence. It is what it is. That's my boy. And I don't know. I just feel like as a husband, a soon to be ex-husband, however you want to call it, however you want to dial that shit up. He's supposed to be able to, you see, like, yeah, like I said, it wasn't all bad. I said, you see, I just said it wasn't all bad with me. He's supposed to be able to talk that talk. So go ahead, like Rihanna said. Okay, period. Y'all hit the like button. Hold on. He's like, you go at the 10 more to get over me, to get over me. Y'all, like, I battle with saying the N-word. You see? Sometimes I be wanting to say the N-word for real. Yeah. With my chest. Okay? Because I can. Yeah. Shout out to that. I said I motherfucking can. Mm, mm. Damn it, I love being black. Period. I said God knew what he was doing. So shout out to that. To get over me. To get over me. Woo! Hold on. I said he took his sweet time. You see? Yeah. When he made me. So shout out to that. I said he took his time. He put a little bit of in it. Hey. You see? It was extra special. So anyway, yeah, shout out to Offset and shout out to Cardi B, because you know what I'm saying? I like them both, you know. Yeah, I do. Shout out to that. Truth be told, I like them together. You know, I do. Like unlike everybody else, you see, I do. I like them together. I felt like they was cute together. They like the whatever. They be into the same shit, you see. And I think that's why they was able to go so long. You know, Cardi just got tired of his shit. You know, it just is what it is. That's what it looked like, you know. Shout out to Sean David Way. That's what that were, you know. Mm. That's what that were right now. She just literally seems tired. You see, she just ain't Kevin Gates. Shout out to that. I said she said she just ain't Kevin Gates. Okay, she got tired. So she ran off. And y'all know I told y'all just recently she might not be coming back, you see. Because she didn't experience a different type of man, you know. Mm-hmm. Although, I'm not sure if Stephen Diggs is ready to give Cardi B what she wants. I still do think, you know what I'm saying, that he's a different type of man, you know, for Cardi. It just is what it is. I don't know if, yeah, you see, because with Offset, it's like dating a rock star. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know, all the chains and shit like that, you know, it just it gives, okay. A rock star lifestyle, you know, might not make it type ish. Mm. Shout out to that. But you know, with Stefan Diggs, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to that. It's different. It's like shopping in the athletics department. Yeah, you see. Um, mm, mm. Might even got Cardi B, like, she might even be ready to work out, you know? Shout out to that. I said next time we see Cardi B, she might be doing a workout. Workout. I set up, workout. Workout. Yeah. You see? Because she's got a different type of love in her life right now, okay? And that's a different type of man. You see? I said, like, yeah, he in the athletics department. Mm. Cardi probably somewhere stretching right about the fuck now. You see? Ha! So shout out to that. I would say I don't. Yeah, she bad, but she made for a ninja too. Ah, ninja too. Ah. Now, like I said, I be wanting to say the N word so bad, y'all. Period. I do. I be wanting to pull that out. Yeah. Like a card. Bam! Throw that bitch on the table. You see? Cause like I was watching this one dude who I'm gonna give a shout out to later on, and his platform. Shout out to him. Cause he was going in on this last video I seen him do. He was going to fuck in. Okay, so shout out to that. But like he kept saying the N word. And I was just like, okay, I was a little inspired. You know, it just is what it is. Like, I do be wanting to say it sometimes, but y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I just be feeling like everybody can't do that. You see? Sadly, it be seeming like, you know, YouTube pick and choose. You see? It's like they be picking and choosing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, anyway, just like a pen. Like a pen. They be choosing. You know? So, you see? So, anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I gotta get mad enough. You see? Maybe I gotta get mad at it. Okay? But anyway, cheers to Cardi B for moving on. You see? Yeah. Like Nicki Minaj said, she got up on her good foot. It is what it is. She got up on her good foot, period. And she out. How long she gonna be out? That's to be determined. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't feel like Cardi B is coming back. I don't. Not at all. I don't. I think Cardi B really got tired of him texting other bitches. You see, like Black China said. Remember when Black China was like ready to go to Duke College? Period. She was ready to, I said she was ready to duke it out with Rob, little fat ass. Okay. It just is what it is. She said, "Is you texting other bitches?" She want to fucking know. You see? I think Cardi then really got tired of Offset and that. You know, the other bitches. Because y'all remember, right before she said Offset messed with Ari, she said something about like, you celebrity bitches ain't safe. You see? Either. So like, yeah. Real Ninja Spill. I think Cardi B really got tired of him juggling these other girls. Now, it's one thing that's been on my mind that I forgot to mention to y'all. And it's crazy. I'm like, why Cardi B didn't do nothing to Krishan? What y'all think about that? Why we think Cardi B ain't do nothing to Krishan? Two things. Either she was over it. Shout out to that, Bobby V. I know that's right. Shout out to that. I talk about Bobby V all the time here. I like to be like, slow down, like Bobby V said. So anyway, shout out to that. Hit the like button, Bobby V, and welcome. But Cardi B, why y'all think Cardi B ain't said nothing to Krishan? Rock. What y'all think that's what y'all think that were? What y'all think that's about? Is she, what is it? Like, is she over Offset? She's so over Offset. She was so over Offset at the time where she didn't want to go to Duke College. Yeah, she didn't feel like putting her Duke hoodie on. Yeah, like she did with the rest of the girls back in the day. What that were, y'all? What like, y'all talk to me, cause I've been wondering this. I'm like, is it? What is it? You see? But like, things that make you go, You see what I'm saying? Period. Hold on. Let me put my glass up. Cause like I was like, that's kind of weird to me. That's kind of weird to me, Miss Pressing Girl. Hold on. What would make Cardi B go light on Krishan? Child. I said, okay. Okay. But anyway, just listen. I just put that out there. Put something on your mind. Just to put a stain on y'all brain. You see? Yeah. Shout out to that. Because y'all know y'all know one thing about me. I will take it a step further. You see? Because that's what I do here. So shout out to that. Plus, y'all know I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get the tea. Matter of fact, speaking of the tea, what's tea? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all jump in my comments and let me know what y'all want to talk about tonight. You see? Because I said y'all got me tonight. So shout out to that. Charleston White. Charleston White then took his tired ass, you see. For some reason, that church song, when that lady said, I'm tired of the liar. Is that what she said? I don't know. But she be saying she tired, you see. I said that's the chorus, that's the hook. For some reason, that song been in my head a lot lately. So anyway, he done took his tired ass on somebody's platform saying some tired ass shit, you see. Talking about Anthony Edwards. This man was praising Anthony Edwards and it wasn't for basketball. I said, of course not. Of course not. So I don't give no damn about no basketball. All he care about is going viral. You see? Which is crazy too, because I've been feeling like his numbers probably looking funny. It's crazy. Crazy. But no, for real. Because lately, he been ditching us. Okay? And when I say us, I mean people who look like that. You see? Well, good for you, CJ. I said good for you. Please don't get blocked, though. Don't get blocked, you see? Because you can't come around here messing up my shit. Period. You see? You can't come around here messing with, fucking up what I got going, okay? So sit your tired ass down, okay? And enjoy my platform. Period. So shout out to that. Now, anyway, like I was saying, you see, Charleston White that took his ass on somebody else's platform praising Anthony Edwards and the shit that he got going on. And then when I say we ain't talking about basketball, yeah, no, as a sports girly, y'all know I love some sports, but we ain't talking about that. This man was basically, he said it's God, Stevie Wonder, and then Anthony Edwards. Now, he didn't necessarily say Stevie Wonder. I just said that myself, you see, because we don't pay attention to what Charleston White say. AKA, like Smokey say, we don't give a fuck. You see? Really, we don't. So shout out to that. But, he was basically praising how he treating this girl, which I really don't like. She's an absolute fucking airhead, okay? It is what it is. AKA bobblehead, bitch. You know. It just is what it is. But still, I feel like her baby still deserves. Oh. Ah! I have to catch my stuff, y'all. That's crazy. They're wild. That shit wild, like the West. Hold on. Like what's Scott said, the wild, wild West. The wild, wild West. Listen, before I knew it, I was playing the wild, wild West just recently. Hold on. What is it doing? What is it doing? First, let me let it go so I can see what it's doing. I said I'm not scared. Call the po-po, ho. I was trying to see if it was fouling. It was as if it's just gonna keep on fouling. You see. So anyway, I guess, you see, I'm just rocking and rolling. Yeah, like a rock band. Or somebody little hoodoo. Somebody little bucket. Try to get them to work. If you're not from Texas, a hoodoo is a raggedy car. Okay. Might got a little blown head, gasket, shit like that. You see? But no, y'all, listen. Okay, well, shout out to that. Uh, this man was praising Anthony Edwards being a deadbeat daddy. And I said, oh, child, the world is in trouble. You see? I said, that's just ass backwards right there, Chris Krause. Yeah. I mean, listen. I remember when Chris Krause used to wear their pants backwards with the ass forward. I said, yeah, Charleston White, that's what you doing. You just walking with your ass backwards. You see? Imagine that. Imagine walking in a motherfucking room. With your ass. I said, ooh, child, you see? The world is in trouble. At least the younger folks. At least the younger folks. Y'all just might be. Because, like, us, we don't really listen to Charleston White like that. You see? It be the youngsters. I said, rockabye, baby. Yeah, y'all. Y'all be listening to Charleston. Y'all think he funny. Y'all think he entertaining. Hold on. Again, like I was saying, though, I think them numbers is going down. Yeah, I do. I think, like SWV, I said, I think they going downtown. Ha! You see? I absolutely do. So shout out to that. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, now, hold on. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for nobody's downfall. I'm just saying, you know, shit, it is what it is. I'm looking, period. So shout out to that. Is that right? Well, shout out to you for letting us know. But anyway, hold on. I said, this man is crazy. I said, this man is crazy. You see? He said, F them kids. Yeah. According to Charleston White, he did. He said, Anthony Edwards is doing what he's supposed to be doing to a woman like that. He said, if you in love with the woman, be there for her kids. You see? But if you're not, then you can bounce. Yeah, he said, just like that goddamn basketball. You see? He be. Get up, Poppy. Go crazy. Yeah, you see? Charleston White said this ninja could bounce on the bed. I said, you know what? Call the loud. I said, call the po-po ho. This ninja is crazy. Ha! And it's absolutely sad. You know, he basically supporting fatherless black babies. You see, the black ones. This nigga, he only talking about the black ones. So let that sink in, okay? Yeah, like a dish. Let that sink in. I said, this man is crazy. But yeah, according to Charleston White, you could just pop back up on the scene later. He said when the kid, he said anywhere from a decade up, you just pop up. Yeah, like you're just gonna pop the fuck back up. He said all you gotta do is give him a little bit of money, throw him a little bit of cash, and the kid will be all right. I said, Lord have mercy. We all in trouble. You see, it's just, The game is in shambles. You see, I said the game is just in shambles. But anyway, because I ain't got much time. You see, I'm not going to be able to dedicate that much of my fucking time to Charleston White. You see, it just is what it is. Because, like, when it comes to Charleston White, we could be talking all day or not. You see, because he ain't about shit like that. I'm just saying, he really ain't. He ain't about shit like that. The man just blew up. Yeah, like a balloon. It is what it is. He just blew up. And now we got to deal with it. Now we got to deal with this bullshit. You see, he got coming out of his mouth. I said, "Ooh, Lord, ladies, I hope y'all listening though. I hope y'all listening though, cause it's a cold world." Ha! Period. You gonna 10 more to get over me, to get over me. Hey, child, listen. At least Offset was willing to get married, you see? I said at least he was willing to get married. So shout out to Offset, that's my boy, okay? Period. This here, this here, I say this here, this Anthony Edwards. That's some new shit, you see? I said that's some new shit. Ha! They putting it out there on the kids. I said LeBron James would never. You see? Kobe would never. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to see what times is going, you know? Sad. You see? So sad I could almost weep for these babies. It used to be when you get an athlete, you kind of got a good man. You see? You got a piece of a good man. Supposed to be. But not anymore. You see? I just said not anymore. Child, these kids, this generation Morant, hide your kids, okay? Okay, it is what it is. I hope, you see, I'm hoping and wishing and singing and praying, you know, that there's some good ones left, okay? That there's some good ones left. I mean, it just is what it is, y'all. I don't know. You see this next batch. Okay, it is what it is. This next batch of young bucks. I said, God bless us all. You see? I said, God bless us all. And they listening to Charleston White. But anyway, before I move on, let me give a shout out to Urban Politics. You see? Yeah, because y'all know here your girl be politicking. It just is what it is. Yeah, shout out to that. I got a show segment. Well, I got a part of my show, okay, Miss Preston Girl, where we politic, all right, and that's just like when I just shoot the shit. Yeah, I said I just shoot the shit. You see, I just I shoot the shit all day. Period. Yeah, with my pooper stars, you know what I'm saying? And so, shout out to Urban Politics. We're about to politic real quick about what he was talking about and what he had going on his channel. Now, a video came down my timeline. I said, you know what, let me click on this. And it was basically saying that DJ Vlad was calling out Sauce Walker, y'all. He mad at Sauce for not coming over there and spilling, okay? That's just what it is. That's the truth. He was mad at Sauce about an interview, right? And Urban Politics, the reason why I'm talking about it is because I like his content. You know what I'm saying? I like what he was saying in this particular video. Okay, it just is what it is. He was calling out Vlad and Adam, and he was basically calling them some ninja needles. Child, I hollered. I was all over the floor. You see, I said I had to get myself up off the damn floor. Like I was scraping and scrambling. Okay, period. Like Diddy said, yeah, I was laughing my ass off. It just is what it is. He was calling them some nigga needles. Child, that shit was so funny to me. Mm. I said, let me give him a shout out. Period. I just got to give him a shout out on this video. Now, basically, let me break it down for y'all. He was basically saying that Vlad is mad at Sauce because Sauce didn't want to do. Well, first of all, he mad at Sauce because Sauce was late for an interview. So he wasn't able to do the interview with Sauce 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Finesse. He allegedly he stood Vlad up twice, okay? And so Urban Politics was calling Vlad a hater, basically, because he was sitting down with Adam 22 discussing Sauce, you know, and discussing basically how much did you pay him? You know what I'm saying? And he said to him he felt like that was some BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vlad is a hater. Why would you be discussing what Sauce is charging, you know what I'm saying, for an interview? And he said, you know, to take it a step further, he said, they ain't nothing but some nigga needers. You know what I'm saying? And he feel like they sit around and basically be talking people business with each other. Yeah, shout out to that. That's what he said. So, like, how much did such and such charge you for the interview? Yeah. Trying to get it for the low or the same price as Adam. It was funny, y'all. It was funny. It was hilarious. So anyway, shout out to that. Y'all know I don't have much to say about that anyway. It just is what it is. Like, you see, now I will say this. When it comes to Vlad, I feel like Vlad is losing his numbers, okay? It just is what it is. I do. I feel like it is what it is. Things are going downhill, you see? And I think right now he's scraping and scrambling. Just like Diddy said, he doing his best to motherfucking reel it in, you see? Like the song said. So anyway, let him do that. Let him the fuck do that, okay? As far as, you see, I just, because y'all know, I kind of fell out with South Walker too. I did. Back down, let me take y'all back down memory lane. Like about a month ago. Yeah, me and South fell out. Yeah, period. Shout out to that, we did. So like I really ain't, you see, it just is what it is. I used to like South though. You know what I'm saying? I used to feel like that's my boy. You see, he was one of them ones that I would go to bat for, but not no fucking mo. You see, I said just not no fucking mo. Okay, so it is what it is. You know, now did I snatch him out of my top 5? No, I didn't. You know, because I can't. You know, it just is what it is. You know, it just is what it is. He there. You know, I can't take away his talent, but I definitely don't fuck with him like I used to, okay? It just is what it is. Like, hell no. You see? I said we just ain't on the same page. It is what it is. We just ain't on the same page. But I kind of already knew that. That's what's crazy about it too, though. I already knew that about Sauce Walker and I. You see? Period. Based off the simple fact that he don't really talk about God enough for me. You know? You know, but he one of them ones that will like call himself a god or call another person god, a god and stuff like that. And I don't play like that. You see, I just don't play like that. So like, yeah, you know, I just tap the fuck out. Okay, it just is what it is, like a UFC fighter. So anyway, shout out to that. But like, yeah, we had a motherfucking falling out. You see, it just is what it is. We did. We had a falling out. Shout out to that. Cause one thing about your girl Shay Renee, I don't sit quiet. I don't know that it is. You see, that's just really not my thing. That's why I really be having to like, I don't know. I guess pay attention to what I give my energy to, if that makes sense. So like, yeah. But anyway, what was I finna tell y'all? Hold on. And so anyway, yeah, Charleston White is praising Anthony Edwards and telling him to rock on. You see, just fuck the kids. Yeah, that's what he said. He said fuck the kids. And that's just crazy to me. It's crazy. And too motherfucking much. Okay? It just is what it is. He is losing his mind. Yeah. Charleston White lost his Isaiah. It is what it is. He did. He fucking absolutely did. He lost his Isaiah with that one. But it is what it is, child. He gonna be a shock factor person until he can't no more. Okay? So it is what it is. Now, one person that we do know is still is and still was and still the fuck, yeah, present in his family life is T.I., okay? Child, there was a clip going viral just recently of T.I. saying, hey, what's going on down there? And then running off the goddamn stage to go check on his. I said, yeah, shout out to Tip and shout out to that. You know, I really, really hate what happened to T.I. them. I do. Yeah, I hate that they was allegedly being freak leaks. You see, behind the scenes, like Petey Pablo said, and messed up what they had. You see, because the truth of the matter is, like T.I. is, present. You know what I'm saying? He's present, and his black. Hold on. And his people that look like that, you see, household, okay? So shout out to T.I. and shout out to Tiny and the kids too, okay? I will never forgive y'all, for real. I will never, ever, ever forgive y'all for how y'all did King, you see? Y'all absolutely made King a villain. And I was like, wow, well, maybe King made himself a villain. It just is what it is. You see, King is a motherfucking kid. So I wasn't paying attention to King like that. I don't know why the hell people hate King. But they was hating. They was absolutely hating the fuck out of King. You see? Child, and he had a baby and it all went away. I said, shout out to King, shout out to that, shout out to the internet. I just don't be seeing, like, it's weird. Okay? It's the fuck weird, okay? It is what it is. And then after that, the last thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about tonight. You see, unless y'all jump in my comments, y'all better start jumping in my comments. Y'all better jump in my motherfucking comments, you see, and tell me what y'all trying to talk about. I just said, just tell me what y'all trying to talk about, you know. Maybe I want to talk about it too. I just, I didn't have it on my list tonight because the news wasn't really news today. It just is what it is. And the truth be told, when it be doing that, I be like, do I really want to go live? And then I be like, yeah, I really want to go live because I really be wanting a motherfucking party. So shout out to that. I said, yeah. Yeah. Okay. It be a motherfucking party when I go live. Period. Only thing missing tonight is the Hennessy. Okay? Oh, child, my new favorite. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. I got a favorite restaurant. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. At least not right now. Because, like, what I'm talking about. You see? Other than that, I would have told y'all because I don't give a fuck. And I probably have told y'all before. Because I don't care like that. But the thing is, if I told y'all what it was, then it would be weird because I feel like I'd be telling everybody where I live. But it don't matter. Anyway, long story short, You see, I stay in a real small part of town. And try my new favorite restaurant just got here and it's not open yet. But let me tell y'all something. Not my new favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant. My favorite affordable restaurant. That's what I call it. That's not my favorite. It's my favorite affordable restaurant. Period. It just got in town. And I'm so motherfucking happy. When I tell you I'm so motherfucking happy, I'm like, yes, margaritas on deck. Margaritas on deck. Cause let me tell y'all something. I said, let me tell you something. Like Fire Marshall Bill said. Uh, it just ain't no good margarita places where I live. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to have a motherfucking margarita. Like, for real. You see? I would have went to go get me a margarita before I went live. Yeah. I could have had drinks with y'all. You know? It is what it is. So shout out to trying my little town getting good a good motherfucking margarita spot. Okay, it just is what it is. Shout out to that. Now I gotta find the right margarita. You see, I gotta find the right margarita, cause y'all know my poople stars. They know, the ones who watch me, they know. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about alcohol in my body and my blood. Once it get in my blood, it be making me hurt. I be in pain. I be in knots. I be in agony. I be crying, saying I ain't gonna never drink again. You see. And I gotta figure out which alcohol is doing that, okay? Yeah. But anyway, I just wish I had a drink tonight. It just is what it is. And then when it comes to the liquor store, I just will think about the liquor store for weeks and weeks and weeks before I finally just really stop over there. I guess I'm just like a mixed drink kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to go out for drinks. I do. Period. I will tell my honey. I'll tell my honey in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm due for a drink. Seriously. I'm due for a drink. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And hell, today I said I'm due for a vacation. I did. Because I do feel like that. But it's so sad that sometimes when you do for a vacation, it ain't nowhere to go like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't be nowhere to go like that. I mean, like, yeah, you know? Like, not without costing an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting the, how can I put it? I guess I be wanting to, like, need a passport vibe. Yeah, it's just what it is. I be wanting that in town, you see, or right across the road. Because I don't like to travel like that. I don't like to travel like that. I know that's right, Brian. Well, shout out to you. And shout out to that. Brian said, Shay Renee, what's good? He said he appreciate me and my channel. So, period. I like that. Pop it. You better pop it. Period. Okay, so anyway. And shout out to that. And shout out to Brian for jumping in my comments with that. Okay? Period. But like, yeah, y'all, I'm due. I am. I'm seriously. But I say that, but then I be like, nah. You see, I'm in savings mode. I'm in fuck that mode. I got shit I'm trying to really do. So I be like, it's a motherfucking battle. You see? I said it's a motherfucking battle. Okay? Oh my God. Oh yeah, period. I stay prayed up. So shout out to that. I sure do. I sure do. And like when I'm not in prayer mode, it's like I can feel it. You see? Like I told y'all, I just recently crashed out. Said I wasn't praying. You know, I said I wasn't praying. And I feel like my mind wasn't in the right place. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Cause lately I've been on my shit, you know? So it's crazy. But it was just a setback. You know what I'm saying? Small setback. It is what it is. Didn't cost me nothing. So shout out to that. Like somebody had to tell me. It cost me nothing. Like a couple of folks had to tell me. This is costing you nothing. So it is what it is. But yeah. The last thing I wanted to talk to y'all tonight about was the Megan Thee Stallion mixtape thing. Now I just told y'all just recently that Megan Thee Stallion's music be sounding like mixtapes to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it do. It do. It reminds me of mixtape songs. Okay? And then I sat back and I thought about that and I was like, but I should have elaborated. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because like some of my favorite songs come from mixtapes. You know, if that makes sense. Like, Lil Wayne had a hell of a mixtape run. You know? So, it just is what it is. Like, I had to make sure I was giving clarity to that shit. You see? Like a diamond. I needed to fucking clarify. You see? But, yeah. You know, I just feel like I told y'all, I feel like Megan, for real, I feel like Megan has the wrong team. It just is what it is. Because the talent is there. Okay? The talent is there. But I just feel like when it comes to the album, we need more. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to an album, Megan, we gonna need more. You see? Excuse me. And I feel so sorry for Megan. I do. I feel sorry for Megan because I'm starting to feel like she is one of them ones who it's sad. It's sad. I feel sorry for my good Texas sis, okay? It just is what it is. Because I'm starting to feel like she one of them ones where her shit just ain't getting off the ground. And I don't like that for her. I do not like that for her. But again, I told y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? Megan gonna have to, she gonna have to figure out her sound. You know what I'm saying? So she can start kicking out them bops. I noticed that when she works with these girls who got their shit together for real, the music sounds good. Once she go back to her own again, the music, it sounds like mixtape-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like even Big Old Freak. Big Old Freak was a bop. It was a bop. But I also feel like it was a song that literally, you know what I'm saying? It really took Megan Thee Stallion's star power on that track to like for that song to get up and get itself up out of there. Because Big Old Freak was a bop. It was. But the beat to it, you know what I'm saying? Like the beat sounded like it never, I'm gonna say that again. The beat, y'all, it was the beat for me. The beat made it seem like it never was intended for it to be a #1 record or like almost like it surprised them. You know what I'm saying? How good the song did, you know? And I feel like Megan she probably constantly looking for that Big Old Freak moment again, you know? But like, you know, not to get the charts. You know what I'm saying? Not like, no. You know, Megan has to understand she needs big records. You know what I'm saying? She like right now she is starting to remind me of Cash Doll And who else? Mm, mm, mm. There's one more. Cash Doll and Ken the Man. You know what I'm saying? Them two right there, very, very talented ladies, but like for some reason, like them ladies, they got stuck. You see, Cash Doll. I might have to get my nails done. And if I get my nails done, I'm strictly getting my nails done for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now, it's not for me. You see, that shit do not be for me because I don't be giving a fuck. You see, I don't be caring like that. One, because I like my nails clear. I do. I like them clear. I like them short. Period. So now that's the fuck out the way. You see, I say yeah. Can I have a say in this matter? Okay. Yeah, shout out to that. Like, I like it like that. You see, like Cardi B said. But like, I ain't gonna lie, every now and then I do be wanting to, paint them, if you will. I do. But the thing is, my nails, you know what I'm saying? My nails be so soft. They be so soft. They're like the polish, it be a waste of fucking money. You see, it's just a waste of my fucking money. So I don't like to do that. It just is what it is. I don't like to waste my money. And I damn sure don't like to give it away. You see, like, hell no. It remind me of Coming to America when he say donations. Donations. Don't be getting the fuck mad at me. This nigga put a chicken bone in the this nigga put a chicken bone thing. Yeah, you see, he wasn't paying attention. But like, if I'm gonna do that, I'd rather do that. You see, like my grandpa used to. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People call the house all night. Hey, can I speak to? You know what I'm saying? Try to talk to my grandpa. You see, because he he would donate. You see, I say he would fucking donate to your cause. You see. And like, if I'm gonna do that, I just rather just flat out do that. But like, I'm not into throwing my money away. I'm not into throwing my money away. And I damn sure ain't into just giving it to no any old body. You see? Like I was telling y'all just recently, I'm big on customer service. Huge. If you treat me wrong, it's all good. I just ain't never coming back. You see, I just ain't never the fuck coming back. You see, you can bet your bottom dollar on that. It just is what it is. You can bet your bottom the fuck, okay, dollar. You see, I'm gonna find somewhere else to go. I say I'm just gonna find somewhere else to go. I don't give a fuck what you got. I don't care how good your product is, okay? So, yes, Miss Preston, girl. So period. I don't know how I got on that. I just you see, I drifted like a little old boat. But anyway, bringing it back. To Megan Thee Stallion. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That's my girl. But at the end of the day, she got to find her sound. And I'm starting to figure out what's going on with her. Like I asked Carlissa, what's going on with you? You see? Is everything all right? I'm starting to figure out what's going on with Megan. Yeah. Something's going on with Megan. You know what I'm saying? Her shit ain't sticking like grits. You see, she keep pumping out this breakfast, but it's missing grits. Yeah, that's what it is. Megan, you got to put some grits on the plate. You see? I said you gonna need some shit to stick. I mean, it just is what it is. You gonna have to find you some shit that's gonna stick, okay? It just is what it is. And like, she has to find her sound. I'm thinking it's the money. Like Deion Sanders says, must be the money. Shout out to Deion. Must be the money. You see, that You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But if I had to guess, I feel like that's what's standing in her way. It just is what it is. You see, because you got these girls like Nicki Minaj. Yeah, shout out to the head Barb. That's my girl. You got these girls like Nicki, okay? You got these girls like Beyonce, you see? And you got that damn Doja Cat. I was just talking about Doja Cat yesterday. I had to get Doja Cat a motherfucking card. I said, I went in my purse, you see? And I found the first card I could find. I said, pop! This one's for you. You see? This present girl. I had to give Doja Cat her card. I got to give Doja Cat her card. Doja Cat understands the fucking assignment, you see? Yes, Miss Pressing Curl, she gets checks. All up and down, you see? I said all up and down. Glow is another one too, though. Glow is another one who reminds me of Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? She didn't found her sound. Glow didn't found her sound. But with Glow, I'm not surprised. Yes, Miss Preston Curl. You see, it is what it is. With Glow, I'm not surprised, y'all. Because Glow got Yo Gotti. You see? I said Glow got Yo Gotti. Okay? And that's a lot to have. It just is what it is. That's a lot to have. That is huge. That's a machine. Child, that's all you need. You see? Having Yo Gotti is like having an in-house party. Okay? Shout out to that. Yo Gotti can be writing for Glow. Period. And you know it's gonna be hard. Shout out to that. That boy good. Like he said on Coming to America. And he is. You know what I'm saying? He can write for Glow, y'all. And he can put his money up for Glow. And we all know Yo Gotti got, you see, he's just, he a little paid in full. You see, like the movie. He's just a little paid in full. And so, like, come on. It's not even really fair, really, when you compare these other girls, like Megan, to Glow. It's not. It's not. Because Glow is on a whole different other page and stage. You see, Glow got, how can I put it? Glow got somebody to front her nine. It just is what it is. She running. These girls is eating Glow dust. Because she got a front. You see? Yeah, for all my hood people, I just said, she got a front. You see? Ha! And for everybody, yeah, that didn't catch it, you see? For everybody that just you didn't catch it. She just got somebody to put up that money for her. Put up the money for her. Put up whatever. You see? Whatever. Like, imagine going somewhere and somebody telling you could get whatever. I don't care what it is. Get it. Get it. Before I change my mind. You see? Yeah. Shout out to that. Like, that's what Glow got. I mean, it just is what it is. She got a big homie, whatever you want to call him, okay, in her corner. That's different. That's a different type of coin. So shout out to that. That's a different type of motherfucking coin, you see? And so, like, I wouldn't compare Glow to nobody like Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I'm starting to see what it is, Megan be on that independent stuff, and it shows. It just is what it is. I feel like, people that could help her. Cause y'all know I be saying, man, if that's Jay-Z girl like that, if that's Jay-Z girl like that, then why the music thing ain't giving Jay-Z? You see? Cause it ain't giving the Black Album Jay-Z. It's not. It's not giving the same one that's married to Beyonce. Not him. Hell no. It's just how the hell a man gonna put a woman out of her house? You see? Like, okay, so something is telling me, you know what I'm saying, that Megan ain't got that Jay-Z. She ain't got the Jay. She ain't got that Jay-Z like that. She got that Jay-Z that's gonna like, how can I put it? Like, she ain't got that Jay-Z that's gonna throw her a float, you know what I'm saying? While she out there trying to keep it the fuck together, you see? I don't want to trigger nobody, you know? I don't want to trigger nobody. So everybody can't swim, you know? But for real, you know? For real. Like, and my girl, you see, she gonna need that. So shout out to her and shout out to her bags and like just what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I feel like it's the budget. Yeah, the budget is budgeting like a motherfucker, you see? And I feel like it's keeping her here when she gotta really go there. She gotta go there, you see? And Cardi B was just popping it just recently. Like gum. You know, talking about her money. You know, and it is what it is. They let, I guess, depending on who you ask, I don't never really hear nobody debunking anything. They let Cardi get that bag. You know what I'm saying? When Cardi came, they let Cardi get that bag. You know? It just is what it is. Allegedly a huge bag. So I just feel like Cardi is on a different level than Megan Thee Stallion because Cardi got more money. You know what I'm saying? She got more money. She has more access. More money brings more access. More access means more resources. But it's crazy though because she don't have more talent than Megan. You know? She just don't have the talent. You know? But at the end of the day, it's gonna take more than talent. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's gonna take a little bit more than talent. You see? In fact, now, ever since I've been doing this, it's like talent will only get you so far. You know, it's almost like you have to do things. Truth be told, you're going to have to scrape and scramble, you see, behind the scenes, you know? Allegedly, you know? Your talent can only get you so far. It seems like you might have to, you know, it really looks like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It be seeming like a lot of people be sleeping their way to the top. You see, it just is what it is. It be seeming like they be having to do other things. You know? It's no different than when Mike Epps was trying to tell us, like, not just Mike Epps, even Cat Williams. I feel like Cat Williams was the first person that said it, but then Mike Epps followed up on it too. When they were trying to tell us, like, Kevin Hart's fame and rise to stardom was a little different than everybody else's. They looked different than everybody else's. Kevin didn't have to do half the shit that everybody else had to do. And then why is Kevin giving so much when he only doing what other people have done? And he don't even do it as good as these other motherfuckers that didn't came before him. You see? Like, that's what they was trying to say. So they was basically trying to say that somebody is helping Kevin. It's more than talent putting Kevin on every motherfucking big screen. You see, he was just on everybody motherfucking big screens. Okay, period. And they was trying to, baby, they was standing on a fucking mountaintop trying to let us know that like Kevin's hard rise to fame wasn't it wasn't because of his grind. You see, allegedly, according to a lot of comedians. And now I see what they were saying. You see, it just is what it is. Now I see what they were saying. I do feel like it was more so. Now, I'm not saying Kevin did any sexual favors. I don't know that to be true. But what I am saying is I feel like it was less about talent. It was more about to the next person. And then you know what I'm saying? Like that was getting him in the rooms, you know what I'm saying? Like word of mouth, like people was helping him. Yeah, it just is what it is. It wasn't no having to really audition for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was already understood that, you know. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like it's not what you know, it's who you know. When I was younger, they used to say that all the time. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And I do believe that. I do believe that. I feel like in Hollywood, it is all about connections. You see, it is what it is. It's all about connections. That's why what we be doing is kind of like, you know, it is what it is. Like you know. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, we gonna do what we gonna do. Period. Like it's always been somebody around reporting the news. And it's always gonna be somebody on the other end that ain't really feeling the way you said it or how you reported it. So it is what it is, you know? And I'll take it a step further. Like, we can't be afraid to speak our mind because we worried about a celebrity contact. You know? Man, I feel like in this game, the celebrities that are supposed to rock with you will rock with you, and the ones who ain't. It's just like in life. Like everybody ain't gonna fuck with you. I mean, you ain't gonna fuck with everybody. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I heard that. I heard that. Brian said he like mixtapes. I do too. I like mixtapes too. Shout out to you too. You repping Kentucky? Okay. Imagine that. Y'all got KFC or no? You got KFC? Let me tell you something. We got KFC. And I am so the fuck annoyed that they quit selling finger licking chicken sauce. I quit fucking with them. I ain't really been over there since they took that sauce away. Why the hell would KFC do that? You see? Where I'm at, KFC is going downhill anyway. But anyway, yeah, anyway, that's a whole nother story for another whole nother day. Cause yeah, y'all know I will. I drift the hell off. You see, I will just drift the hell off. But yeah. As far as Megan goes, y'all, she just got to come on with it. You see? Like, what's gotta say it? I'ma come on with it. I'ma come on with it. Pig. She just got to come on with it. And like I said, I really feel sad for her because um she gotta find her sound, you know? And it's like, man, I don't want her to never not. You know, I don't want her to be a Cash Doll. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cash Doll. They don't take nothing away from Cash Doll. Her hustle, her grind, her career, none of that. But, you know what I'm saying? That's not who I want to see Megan Thee Stallion compared to. You know? Because that was the hell with Tyler Perry. Like, that'll be the real fall from grace. You see? Like, oh, child, okay? It's crazy. But like, yeah. Shout out to Megan who just recently is about to open up her Popeyes. Shout out to that too. Uh, get your coin. Period. And like, yeah, we just gonna have to see. But like I said, one thing I noticed about Megan, when she gets on these songs with these other people who got their shit together, it sounds better. You know, it sounds better. And it's crazy too, because you even have people like Sweetie. Okay? Shout out to Miss Preston Curl. Miss Icy herself, baby. Sweetie been chilling. She on a social media cleanse. Matter of fact, y'all know I do a blog. I have a blog on Instagram, okay, called My Comment Section. Y'all make sure y'all follow my blog. Okay, period. Y'all make sure y'all follow my blog. Period. But anyway, on my blog, I'll be having something called Social Media Cleanse News. We talk about it here too, though. Somebody on social media cleanse, I will say it. So, yeah. Period. In social media cleanse news, Sweetie seems like she's taking a break. We haven't heard much from Miss Icy Girl herself. I'm sure she's somewhere doing some rich activities. So shout out to her. Shout out to that. I like Sweetie. But anyway, even Sweetie, you got people like Sweetie Sweetie don't necessarily drop number ones, but Sweetie does well for herself. You see, Sweetie has found her sound. Period. Whether people like it or not. You see, she know how she coming. And I mean, it's just like, I noticed that Megan Thee Stallion get on these tracks with these bigger stars who got their stuff together, who got better teams. I don't know if they have more money. That's why I brought up Sweetie, because I don't know if Sweetie got more money than Megan. I don't know. But I know she got more, you know what I'm saying? She got her shit together more than Megan. It just is what it is. I need Megan to find her sound. Because like I said, she can get on these other songs with these other people and it be a bop. You know, it'd be a big deal. So it lets me know that it's her. It's her. It's her team. It's her sound. You know, it is what it is. Megan, you're going to have to do some hell of a convincing, okay, on these next projects coming up. It just is what it is, because that's my girl. That's my girl. I don't care what nobody say. Megan can rap. She can fucking rap. It just is what it is. She can. And the truth of the matter is she raps circles around a lot of these girls, you know, and that's why I not just because she my good Texas sis, you see, because it's gonna take more than that. Period. It's gonna take more than that. And it was the talent. It's the talent for me. But she be rapping circles around these girls, like, period. She can. And so, like, it's just crazy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy for, you know, to hear her, you know, it's just so much negative press. She just always gets so much negative press, you know, especially with her projects. And like I said, for somebody who really listens to her, you know, and really listens to all of these girls, that's kind of, you know, it's sad. It's sad because I know she's talented. You know what I'm saying? I know she's talented. The talent is there. The talent isn't lacking. You know, honestly, she just got to find her sound. She got to find her a sound. She got to find her song. And I hate to say it, but she better come on. She better hurry up. Because it's just new people coming out all the time. You know what I'm saying? New people. Or you got people like Doechii who, you know what I'm saying? And before they know it, it's just like one thing about the music industry. It's like they like they don't really let people win at the same time. It's almost like step back, because I'm let my girl through. You see what I'm saying? For real. It's like nobody is ever really hot at the same time. They be letting people, the only people that I know really had to really share their fame like that was Little Baby and DaBaby. Little Baby was up. He was doing his freaking thing. But then here the baby came around the same time. But other than that, they usually it be one person at a time. You see, one person at a motherfucking time. And Megan had a time. She still got it kinda. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's simultaneously she having it with these other girls too, because it's Glow having her time. Ice Spice had a little time. You know what I'm saying? So like, Megan better get it together. Period. Because like, here come Cardi B. You know, again. You know what I'm saying? Here come Cardi B again. So like, yeah, Megan just she gotta come on with it. For real. She gotta come on with it, because I hate to say it, but Megan better hope. Well, not Megan. I wouldn't say Megan, because that ain't her job. You see, that ain't her job. Her job is to get up every day and do what she do for a living. Her team better hope that Cardi B don't just drop no motherfucking heat like that. You see? Yeah, she better hope Cardi B drops some shit that's lukewarm. Or the motherfucking hotties gonna be in trouble. You see? It just is what it is. But hey. I'ma keep it real. Y'all know that. I don't care. Like, I don't care. You see? I'ma keep it real. So, that's how I feel about it, y'all. But anyway, y'all jump in my comments and let me know how y'all feel. Now, is there something y'all want to talk about tonight? Because my stuff going dead. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. But like, I'm not tripping. You see, I will slide. I will absolutely slide. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. To your love. And you got to hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Child, I had fun with y'all. I always do. So shout out to that. I'm gonna have to go get me a bottle though, so we can have a little bit more fun. So shout out to that. Y'all know when I first started doing this, I used to drink all the time. But then my words would be slurring. You know what I'm saying? I watched my videos back and realized that I was slurring and stuff like that, and I didn't like that. I did not like that. So then I had to reel it in. You see? I had to reel it the fuck in. But now, every now and then, I feel like every now and then ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just one thing about it, you can't just get toe up. You see, like Boosie in school. You ain't gonna be able to do that. But you know, I feel like you know, a little drinky drink. Ain't nothing wrong with a little drinky drink, you see? So shout out to that. But yeah. Oh my God. That little coffee was good. I got a little ant on my cup though. He was trying to drink my shit too, apparently. Hold on to your love. Ooh, child. Anyway, y'all. Ooh, my shit. It fell. Hold on. I got all my motherfucking. Y'all see? I got my tripod on my shit. Hold on. I got a little short tripod, y'all. That motherfucker short. So I be propping it. I don't know why it was finna fall right now. Ugh. My shit acting stupid, you see? It's acting stupid. Like, and no, I ain't talking about shit. That's how it's acting. Like, you know, I ain't talking about shit. Like, you know, I'm about to dip, baby, dip. Come on, let. I feel a whoop. coming home. Come on, let's woo, 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 woo. Sometimes, y'all, I be wanting to like, hold on. Baby, sometimes I be wanting to drop it like it's hot. You see, like Snoop Dogg said. Period. So that's why I be having to, hey babes, hi. Shout out to you for dropping in my comments. That's why I had to put my stuff up. You see, like that's why I be liking to stand up. You see, cause sometimes I be wanting to like, yeah. I drop it like it's hot. I drop it like it's hot. Yeah, you see. So shout out to that. But anyway, yeah. Sometimes I like to stand up. But child, I'm gonna have to get my stuff together, cause I said, I keep on falling. They just can't keep doing it, you see. So what I say, I'm gonna need it to not be doing it, okay? Period. Mm, mm, mm. But yes, y'all, my night is coming to an end, you see. I said it's coming to a motherfucking end. I really don't want it to. Yes. I said a yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, my hair is as soft as it looks. It sure is, y'all. Oh, I'm waiting on my hair to grow somehow. I need it to grow a little bit more. When I cut it, I think I cut it. When I cut my hair, y'all, I gotta keep up with this shit, you see. I think I cut it in February. I think I had cut it in February. I don't know. But it's kind of, you see, it's got to grow a little slow for me. Right here. Just right here. Which is crazy because y'all know I wanted it short. I wanted it short. But now I'm like, okay, come back. Come back. It's crazy too. I'm going to have to document my little hair journey. My hair was about this long when I cut it. Just to my shoulders. It was shoulder length. I'm going to have to try to see how long it's going to take before I can let my motherfucking shoulder lean again. You see? It just is what it is. Shout out to that. But I'm going to have fun. I told y'all that I am going to have fun with it. Period. I like not worried about my hair all the damn time. So anyway, shout out to that. But anyway, Pooper Stars, I'm about to get up out of here. I had fun with y'all. I see y'all on my next video. Okay, period. Don't forget to check out my videos and don't forget to check out my shorts. You see? Because I be in the building. Especially on the weekend. Especially on the weekend. On the weekend, I don't really do no lives like that. So y'all make sure y'all support my shorts. If y'all see my shorts, hit the like button on that bitch. You see? And I will see y'all next time. Don't forget, I love you all. Okay? Shout out to that. And I especially love y'all for loving me. Bye.